Yeah, I think this is really important that I make a video talking about just how fucked up this is and how, there's plenty of situations where cops going around right now, every day, doing very similar things like this every single day. And, I think it needs to be brought to the light and, people need to pay attention here and actually, uh, you know, really pay attention to this shit, because most people watch this and they think, oh yeah, it's no big deal, until it's their kid or you, and then it's a big deal. So, I think this is really important. Please like and share this video because I think this is important. That needs to get out there. I think it's very, very, very important that we don't sleep on these kind of things. We actually take notice of it instead of not caring because it wasn't you. Oh, I don't care. It wasn't me. Oh, it wasn't me. That's just ridiculous. Anyways, let's watch this video of a body cam video of the Daniel Shaver shooting, right? Okay, perfect. So you're laying down on the ground. Great, right? Absolutely fucking perfect. Proper training, very typical. You have someone lay down on the ground, whatever. Alright, perfect. Let's keep going. You listen and you obey. You listen and you obey. Obey. Okay. Take your feet and cross them over each other. Take your hands, put them over your head, and releasing fingers. Okay. Pretty simple. Did you hear what he just said? You are not to move. You keep your fingers interlaced behind your head. You are to keep your feet crossed. If you move, we're going to consider that a threat. Okay, now let's pay attention to that. If you move, we are going to consider that a threat. You stay right where you are, right? So if you move, we are going to consider you a threat, and we are going to basically deal with it, and you're basically going to end your life. Okay, so don't move. Stay right there, right? Young lady, shut up and listen. Right? You are to keep your feet crossed. Take both of your hands, put them flat in front of you. You are to put your feet crossed. Their hands were already flat in front of them. Then he told him to put it on top of his head. Now they're saying to put it back in front of their head again. Put yourself up to a kneeling position. Kneeling position. Kneeling position, right then and there. If you move, we are going to shoot you dead. Now you're asking them to move. Not only are you asking them to move, but you're asking them literally to put their fucking get on the ground, put their hands behind their fucking head. Legs crossed. That right there is good. You can go up to them and fucking arrest them. That is good right there. I would not move any further than that. I would sit there like that all fucking day long, because literally, if you move, you just said, you're going to shoot me. Now you want me to move. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's keep going. Keep your legs crossed and put yourself to a kneeling position. Try that. Go ahead and try that. It is very difficult to push yourself up while keeping your legs crossed. That is a very difficult thing to ask of somebody. Go ahead and try that. Go ahead and try it right now. It's not that easy, okay? It's instinctive that when you push yourself up to get on your knees, that you don't have crossed legs. It's literally a human instinct to uncross your legs, because it's incredibly unnatural to do that. And it's just literally instinctive to uncross your legs when you push yourself up. Now, literally, you have to have your hands down in order to push yourself up. It is physically impossible for most people to push themselves up without putting their hands down to push themselves off the floor in order to get themselves up. So that is, you're literally putting your hands down, which basically said if you put your hands down, you're dead. We're going to shoot you dead. So basically, you're asking me to do something that requires me to put my hands down. Okay. Moving forward. Do not put your hands down for any reason. Okay. If you put your hands down for any reason, we are going to shoot you. Do you understand me? Yes, he understood that, okay? Now crawl towards me. Crawling? Let's look up what crawling means, okay? Crawling. Okay? What does crawling look like? Literally looks like this. Looks like this. What do you do when you crawl? You fucking put your hands down. You say, if you put your hands down for any reason, I'm gonna shoot you. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Now crawl towards me. Crawl towards me. You have to pretty much, when you say crawl towards somebody, generally speaking, when you crawl towards them, you're putting your hands down. So you're basically asking them to put their hands down so that you can shoot them dead and kill them. It's literally what's going on there. So it's literally right here. The definition of crawling is move forward on the hands and knees. Right here. Keep your hands in the air. If you ever put them down for any reason, we are going to shoot you. Now crawl towards me. Crawl. Move forward on the hands and knees. So basically you put your hands down, crawl towards him. So he can shoot you dead because you have your hands down. He said if you put your hands down, you're going to get shot dead. Right then and there, you literally just gave him an impossible instruction. You literally said crawl towards him and put your hands down to do so. It's like literally you have to put your hands down in order to crawl towards him. So you literally are basically giving him a legal pass to murder you. If you follow his instructions, you are giving him a free legal pass to murder you because literally you put your hands down. You have to put your hands down to follow the instructions he's giving you. So it's literally like you're dead no matter what you do. Like, you have to follow the instructions or you're dead. And if you follow the instructions, you automatically are liable to be shot because you have to put your hands down to follow the instructions. So it's literally impossible to not fucking, follow the instructions safely. It's literally impossible. I don't know who made these instructions, but it's literally fucking insanity. Oh, let's shoot him dead right there. He's dead. He's done. His life is over with forever. Because you had him put his hands down. Put your hands, crawl towards me. Keep your hands in the air and crawl towards me. How do you do that? The definition of crawling is to move forward on your hands and knees. Basically, your hands are going to be on the ground like this. Like this, okay? You crawl towards me. You do this towards me. But keep your hands in the air. How are you going to crawl and keep your hands in the air at the same time? You fucking can't. If you keep your hands in your air and you crawl towards someone, you're not crawling. You're doing something else. This is crawling. This is what the definition of crawling is. You're telling him to put his hands down by telling him to crawl. So literally, like, you're basically setting him up to get murdered. You're setting him up. You're setting him up, bro. This cop is a fucking serial killer, and he's legally getting away with it because for some reason the protocol is literally designed to set you up to get murdered. Like, literally. Whoever made this is trying to set everyone up to get murdered legally. Oh, well, you violated the law. You violated the law. You put your hands down. But the instructions are you have to crawl towards me. So by doing so, you have to put your hands down in order to do that. Literally the law at its finest right there. There's literally the justice system at its finest right there. That is why this country's fucked. That's why this country's screwed. That's why it's everything. No one cares because guess what? Most people don't run into situations like this. But, anyone can at any time. Anyone can at any time. I've had the same situation happen to me. I've had guns held to my head for absolutely no reason whatsoever because I was driving in my car. For no reason whatsoever, cops literally hold guns to my head and literally tell me, give me instructions like this. And it's just like, when I get to the step where they tell me like something that's conflicting, I literally just lay there with my arms above my head and I literally say, I am not moving, I refuse to move, my hands are in the fucking air. Because I don't trust police. I'm not going to trust them with my life. If they shoot me with my hands in the air, then it's definitely 100% their fault. And no one can ever say that it was my fault. My hands were literally wide up in the air. So that's the only thing you can do, guys, is just if they tell you to start crawling or whatever, don't crawl, don't get up, don't push yourself up, onto your knees. No, I'm laying right down on the ground with my hands above my fucking head the entire time. Literally, you tell me to move, literally I'm going to tell you, go fuck yourself. Like, literally, go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking putting my hands down to push myself up so you can shoot me. So literally, I know what you're trying to do. Like, this is literally what they want to do because they're literally serial killers and they want to murder you. They're begging for you to fucking put yourself into a situation where they can legally murder you. Please, put your hands down and push yourself up so we can murder you for putting your hands down when we said you can't put your hands down. So literally they want you to do that so that they can legally kill you and murder you because they think it's fun. It's fun for a police officer to murder you and get away with it. They love it. It's their favorite thing to do in the world. And they'll keep getting away with it over and over and over again because, people just sit there and take it. Oh, that's okay. As long as it's not me or it's not my family, I don't care. As long as it's just this guy right here, who cares, right? I mean, who cares? Nobody, right? That's how cops think. is literally the world we live in, and you know, that's just how it is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. Yeah. So if you follow the cops' instructions, you will die. Do you understand? Yes, you do. Okay. Now listen to the instructions so that they can murder you. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.